The night the rancher heard those words, the wind froze over the plains like it was listening too. A tired oil lamp flickered inside the wooden bunkhouse, casting long shadows over dirt floors and broken dreams, and in that fragile silence stood a woman who had learned to make herself smaller in a world that never spared her softness. She had crossed 1,000 invisible borders just to stand there, carrying nothing but a pot of food and a lifetime of being overlooked. That moment, heavy with shame and hope, would quietly change 2 lives forever. Before the story pulls you deeper, take a second and like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you believe kindness still matters and that everyone deserves a second chance. Your support keeps stories like this alive. She was known among settlers as the woman who arrived late and unwanted, the one who never quite fit into the narrow spaces society allowed her. Her body carried the weight of hunger seasons and harsh winters, but also the heavier burden of judgment. People rarely remembered her name, but they remembered the way she walked with her shoulders bent, as if apologizing for existing. When she spoke, it was usually to offer help, food, or silence. And when she smiled, it was cautious, like someone who had learned that joy could be taken away without warning. The rancher, a man shaped by droughts and loss, had built his life on hard land and harder rules. His ranch stood wide and lonely, fenced by dust and discipline. He hired hands for strength, not softness, and measured people by what they could produce. Love had left his life years ago, buried alongside his wife beneath a mesquite tree. Since then, he had spoken little and trusted less, surviving on routine and grit. When the settler woman was brought to him by a distant cousin asking for work, he barely looked up. Another burden, another mouth, another reason to say no. She was given the smallest corner of the property, a leaking shed with a crooked door and a stove that barely held fire. Each morning, she rose before the sun, scrubbing pots, mending clothes, tending gardens no one noticed. She cooked with care that came from memory rather than instruction, meals shaped by instinct and love rather than recipes. The ranch hands ate without asking who cooked or how, only noticing when the food was missing. Compliments never reached her ears, but complaints did, drifting through walls and laughter like knives. What she carried inside her was heavier than the sacks of grain she hauled. She had grown up hearing that love was reserved for thinner bodies and louder voices, that usefulness was the only excuse for her presence. Every step she took was cautious, every kindness offered without expectation. Still, each night, she sat alone and wondered what it might feel like to be chosen. Even once, the rancher noticed the change before he understood it. The men worked longer without complaint. Illness faded. Even the horses seemed calmer. Meals brought warmth back into cold bones, and a strange peace settled over the table. He found himself lingering near the kitchen door, drawn by smells that reminded him of a life before grief hardened him. He began asking questions, small ones at first, about supplies and schedules, until one evening he finally looked at the woman behind the stove. That was when she lowered her eyes and spoke the truth she had rehearsed her whole life. She explained that she knew she was not beautiful by the world's standards, that she did not expect kindness or affection, but that she could cook, could work, could serve. She offered her usefulness like a shield, bracing for rejection as she always had. The rancher expected to feel irritation, maybe pity. Instead, something cracked open. He saw not her size or her fear, but the quiet strength it took to keep offering goodness to a world that rarely returned it. He remembered his wife's hands, always busy, always giving, and the way love had once lived in simple acts. For the first time in years, he felt ashamed of how easily he had dismissed a human being. From that night on, things shifted slowly, almost invisibly. He fixed the stove in her shed. He made sure her meals were thanked for, her work acknowledged. He asked her opinion on crops, on supplies, on life. The ranch hands followed his lead, and respect replaced mockery. The woman began to stand a little straighter, her laughter returning in cautious pieces. She discovered that dignity could be rebuilt, one moment at a time. Seasons passed, and the ranch flourished in ways it never had. The land seemed to respond to the care woven into every meal and every task. The rancher found himself waiting for evenings, for the comfort of shared silence and the unspoken understanding that grew between them. He realized love had not left him forever, it had simply been waiting in a form he never expected. The woman no longer whispered her worth. She knew now that love was not earned by shrinking or serving, but by being fully, bravely present. The rancher learned that strength was not in hardness, but in compassion, and that the heart, like land, could heal if tended with patience. If this story is touching something inside you, pause for a moment and think about how many people around you might be carrying invisible wounds, waiting for a single act of kindness to change their lives just before the ending. Leave a comment telling us where you are watching from and whether you believe kindness can truly transform a life. As the sun set over the wide plains, the ranch stood not just as a place of work, but as a home rebuilt from broken pieces. Two lonely souls found belonging not through perfection, but through acceptance. And in that quiet miracle, the world proved once again that love does not look the way we expect, but it always arrives when we finally learn to see. If this story moved your heart, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement helps these stories reach others who might need hope today.